some Hall of Fame crash out moments in anime?
Crash out. You already know the first one that I'm thinking of.
What do y'all mean by crash out?
Like, come on now, don't make me
No,
find crash
Megami.
out.
Just saying,
Oh, I
just
get you, I
saying,
get
fuck
you.
it and throwing
Let's go
away
ahead and say his
everything.
name.
Yeah,
Megami.
like-
Maharaga.
Like
crash
it's
out.
like forget everything. I'm just gonna, I'm about to crash. I'm gonna
Yeah.
put my life on the line type person. Like that's what it is.
Yeah.
Okay.
Crash out.
I can think, honestly,
I got one.
I can think of more
But
villains and heroes.
Hold on. So you said Megami. We gonna
Well,
just
no,
keep.
I was just naming that.
But you said Hall of Fame.
But
Hall
we're
of
saying
Fame.
Hall of Fame.
I got one. Yeah, I got one.
Okay, go
Let's-
ahead.
Majin Vegeta.
I
Oh,
was
yeah.
thinking that.
When he put them to the tournament and just got the obliterating niggas.
Yeah.
crashing.
Yeah.
He started crashing.
Yeah.
I say Royce Mustang when he fought Envy and he started crashing out at the end.
That's
Yeah,
Hall of
but
Fame.
But he's not
That's
really
a-
putting, he's not really putting his life
It's
on
a
the line.
great,
No,
it's
no,
a
no.
great
Yes,
moment,
he
but
was.
that's Hall of Fame.
He was putting his life on the line. He would definitely put his life
He
on the
wasn't
line.
putting his.
That's Hall of
If he
Fame.
would have went through with killing Envy, it would have affected how people felt about him. But that's literally not affect. It is affecting his future, but it's not like putting his actual life on the line. He wasn't gonna die if he fully went through with it.
Who to say he was gonna die?
They weren't worried about him dying. They were worried about him going too far and turning into more of a aggressive tyrant than a responsible leader.
Crashing out.
No, I don't know.
That's-
I don't think that's
That's
Hall
a
of
lesser-
Fame.
that's a
though.
lesser crash.
I don't think that's Hall of
definitely
Fame.
not Hall of
Oh
Fame.
my god.
I don't.
I don't.
Oh
think so.
my goodness.
I think. It's not really Hall of Fame because it helped, but a great moment was Irwin. I think so. I think that's a good crash out
You
moment.
talking about when his final
his final joint with the speech.
Talking about when they
got fucked up.
My soldier's rage.
When
yeah.
they got
Is that a crash out?
That's definitely
No,
that's
I
not
would say-
crashing out.
No, I would just
He
say
literally got people to crash out with him. They didn't want to.
no. The crash out mean I feel like putting up a fight knowing that this might
He
be
knew that Levi was gonna get
right.
to him.
He was more,
But
that's like a one Hall of Fame sacrifice, I would say.
Is sacrificing not part of crashing
No,
out?
no.
when he
That's true.
when they're
Sacrifice and crash out aren't the same thing.
thank you. When his potential plan was we're gonna be the dummies and Levi, you're gonna be the one to attack. We're gonna be the dummies. He said that to Levi.
It's not crashing
No.
out.
No, that's just creating it was a diversion that led to a sacrifice.
The thing is, okay, because that is a crashing out would be if he didn't know Levi could help him. It was
Yeah.
just saying, fuck it, we just gonna do it. That would have been a crash out. That is a sacrifice. I give him that.
Okay.
Oh, Mike Guy.
Oh,
That's
my
Hall
guy.
of Fame. My Guy versus Madara.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
Hall of Fame. That's
Yeah.
Hall of Fame.
Yeah.
He was
That's Hall of Fame.
He
I'm
wasn't
trying to-
supposed to come back.
Yeah, Naruto, look, he saved his ass. I'm trying to think of more Dragon Ball crash outs. That
I was
nigga
thinking-
Cell said, fuck it. He was gonna take down
I
everybody.
was thinking that. I
He
was
was gonna
thinking
take
that.
down
Yeah.
everybody.
And
with
I
him.
also said Android 16. He just said,
Yeah.
He just said, hey, we
He
going
did say
together.
he just did. He said, fuck it.
Android 16
That's
said,
it.
But that was for the greater good though.
you're right. That would be more of a sacrifice than of a crash out. Now, Cell, so
No, that was crashing out. He was crashing out.
Because he
Man,
was
that was lame.
he was talking all that shit.
That was
Got
lame.
kicked in the
That
stomach
was
one
so
time.
lame.
It was over with.
It's the lamest
It
thing
was
he
over
did.
with.
One of the lamest things Cell could have done.
I said All Might versus Awful One. Last one when he was crashing out.
Wait, so are we considering Megami as a crash out?
Yeah,
or
no,
as
no,
a
that's
sacrifice?
a- that's a crash out.
That's
Okay.
damn near
Crash
top
out.
of the
Okay.
list.
Okay.
honestly.
Because All Might didn't care. He thought he was gonna die. That he thought he was gonna die. To be honest,
That's Hall of Fame?
I think that's up there for crashing out.
As
You
crash
saw
out.
what happened to him.
Well, we gotta start putting something in Hall of Fame.
You saw what happened to him, Jamal. Let's not do that.
Wait, so let's go over what we got.
man.
Let's go over what we got in Hall of Fame right now.
Megami.
Megumi's definitely
Megami.
Vegeta,
Vegeta.
Majin Vegeta, crash.
Yeah, Majin Vegeta.
My guy is up there.
My guy.
My guy,
Yeah.
Cell.
Cell. So that's 4 right there.
Right. He trying to talk about All Might.
It wasn't a bad one.
It's
though.
not a bad.
It's not a
one.
bad
Not a
one.
bad one,
He
but
did
it's not.
crash
It's
out.
not going up there with the 4 we
That was
just
heat.
named.
But not
It was heat.
not on the level. Look at the level of
Okay.
that versus what we have. Hall of Fame.
Okay, so it's
Well,
not in there.
I'm gonna be real.
It's not.
I'm gonna
it's not-
speak about this. Sales wasn't.
Yeah, Cell was kind of. It was a
He
crash out.
lost. and now he's about to crash out because he lost. At least All Might was doing it to, you know what I'm saying?
I'm saying-
Crashing out because you're losing is the best type of crash out. You can't lie.
But what
That's the funniest crash out.
It's funny, but like Mike Guy, that was like respectable because he was like, I got the power to box with him, so I'm gonna crash out.
But my thing is, Cell was going to crash out and take the planet with him.
Even though the Cell games was his idea, he wanted to do it, and he was willing to play fair until he started losing.
That's weak.
That's
He was so
hilarious.
confident.
That's hilarious.
He
That's
was
the
so
whole-
confident. He
That's
was
the whole
the
point.
whole
That's
the
the
whole
crashing
time.
out.
The whole time he was talking trash and all this, and then Broski got Super Saiyan 2, and now he want to blow up everything. Trash, garbage. That's garbage, bro.
I gotta shout out all my girl logons. You know, Keaton when he crashed out there towards the end, bro. That's to me is up there to me, bro. That was just
I'll put that up there for me too.
that was
Heat.
That was a heat moment.
He said this is a Simo spiral.
He said, I'm gonna put it in good heels.
Yeah, bro. That fuck was heat.
He started crashing.
That fuck
out.
was heat.
He started crashing.
That
out.
was heat, bro.
And and I can't call it a sacrifice because he wasn't confident it was gonna work. He just said, "Fuck it, somebody gonna do it."
Hey, you know who's the weakest crash out though?
What?
Genos.
That
He crash out every fight.
it
do
never
not.
works.
He crash
He
out
do.
It
every
never
fight,
works.
and he go and get
He
an
do.
upgrade. Oh my gosh.
He do crash out.
It's like it's worse than Megami because at least Megami tries it, but he never gets it off. Genos be like this close to getting it
But-
off every time.
I ain't gonna lie. Can we put Beerus in crash out? He was going to destroy the Earth over a pudding cup.
That's not
That's
crash
not
out.
crashing
He-
out, though,
he
'cause
just
he's
don't
not-
give a
he
fuck.
can do it
just don't
whenever.
care.
Crash now it's like you know like
You're putting everything.
I
on
feel
it.
like
everything
you
into
think
it.
you're gonna die.
yeah, you just know like if I die, if I don't, I'm crashing out. Beers, that's like a rage moment. Like he was just mad.
Well, then
'cause he
Genos,
wasn't gonna die.
you can't really count Genos because sometimes the fights that Genos do,
Man,
he has
Genos be losing everything
right,
in them
but
fights.
he has confidence going into the fight that he's gonna win that fight. He doesn't
True.
assume that he's gonna lose.
True.
Until he start getting whooped, and he like,
And
shit.
then he's like, "If I'm
And
gonna
then-
lose, I'm taking you with me, nigga."
Yeah,
That's it.
and then he started feeling like his body's starting to fail. He's like, I got one more move. I
Hey.
got one more.
This is like a nominee, but the Deku versus Todoroki at the tournament, that was a crazy crash out to me. At
You
the
think that's
end-
a
I don't
crash
think that was a
out?
At the
crash
end?
out.
He wasn't about to die.
At the
They was
end
gonna
of the
destroy
fight?
some shit, but I don't.
That's not a crash out.
Oh
bro.
my god! Even they,
That's not
That's
a
not
crash
that,
out.
that's a
Crashing
crash out, but it's not a crazy crash
It ain't
out.
crazy,
He was putting
but-
his arm on the line. That's about it.
That's not a crash.
Yeah, that
I'm
ain't
sorry.
crash
That's
out.
not a crash. Okay, that's how I felt about what did I say in the beginning? Just
Irwin.
Irwin.
Yeah.
That's how I felt.
That's
oh
a
my gosh.
sacrifice. That's not even crash.
Okay, but you
out.
just brought up something where he wasn't even gonna die.
You don't even know because
I
they
do
both
know.
was going.
He was not going to.
And
You don't. Oh my goodness! You
Y'all.
don't know. You don't even know.
Y'all.
Hold on, I'm gonna hit you with this because even the nurse said after the fight, he said, "Hey, Deku, you gotta stop doing all that stuff before you really get seriously injured and, and limbs can come off of you."
That's
Keep
from
on."
him using his power.
Right. That's crash.
But that ain't crashing out.
But that's what I
just
said. It's like it is still a
But
crash
look
out.
at the
but crash
circumstance,
out on
though.
your limb,
But look
not
at-
your
that's
life.
just a blowback from using his power. Then
Also-
if that was the case, every time Deku in earlier parts of the show used his
He was
power,
crashing out. He was. In technical terms,
But look
he
at the
was.
circumstances though. It's Todoroki and Deku, right? It part of it is a friendly match. He just going all out. He wasn't planning on like, oh, if I die here, like he knew he wasn't gonna die.
he for sure
he knew he was
gonna-
going
I
to
don't
fuck up
think-
some
I don't-
arms.
When them Hall of Famers, they all knew
So I'm
that
gonna
they
hit you
were,
with this.
they
I'm gonna
were
hit you-
probably gonna die.
No, I'm gonna hit you with this. If they knew they wasn't gonna die, the teachers knew in their head like, hold on, this is getting too intense. Somebody could get seriously hurt.
They think-
Let me put barriers up.
Seriously hurt and dying are two different
Right.
things, though.
He
Like
keep thinking like, yeah, Deku don't care if he gets hurt, but he cares that if he dies or not, and he would have.
Cause
And Deku was only fighting to that extent. If you remember, is because he wanted Todoroki to finally
right.
recognize or be able to come to senses that his power is not his dad's, it's his own.
Right, and I'm gonna hit you with this because All Might even said, "Hey Deku, if you keep on losing your powers incorrectly, you could kill yourself." Did he not say that in season 1? He did say that to him. He said, "You keep on losing your powers incorrectly, you're going to kill yourself."
Right. And
So-
okay.
Yeah,
in
he
that
did say
fight,
that.
in that fight, did he use enough power to incorrectly?
Yes.
No.
To
The
kill
worst
himself?
stuff was his arm. That was the worst case
No,
scenario.
no, he literally broke all his fingers.
That's
I just
so,
said his
breaking your
arm.
fingers.
To be fair.
So people get thrown through walls and stuff. Limbs be broke, but you're saying he was gonna die because all his fingers was messed up? Come on, cuz
What,
stop.
what All Might,
Please stop.
what All Might
Man,
said is valid.
Come on, 'Cause
It is valid.
you just gotta leave it in the
No,
dust
it's
right
not.
now. It's
not.
over.
It's not.
That's not crash.
Cuz
That is crashing out.
Let's just
All
leave
right,
it
you're the
alone.
only one with
It
that.
is. It is
Yeah.
crash out. No one's saying it's not crash out.
Okay,
It's
let
just
me
not
hit you with
a-
this. Let me
it's
hit you with
trash.
this. Let me
Crash
hit you with
out.
this. The first time Deku used his power against this big robot, right? What happened? He
But-
broke his arm.
But this is
both
what
his
I'm
legs.
saying. This
But
is what
he
I'm
wasn't
saying.
crashing out with the thought that I'm gonna die. He just like, I'm like,
He was trying to save the what's her name?
Right. He crashed out.
Ochako,
This is what
Oroka.
I'm saying though. Why are we bringing it up? We're talking about Hall of Fame. You're bringing up
I said that
You're bringing up
in the
a bench
beginning. I
player.
said nominee. I said nominee.
He's
That ain't
not
a
a
nominee
He's a bench.
either.
If we're talking, if we do like a basketball
No.
joint, he's
No.
a bench player.
No.
He's not even on the
No.
court.
He
It's
gotta be a
Aaron on
bench
the court.
player. He's not putting his life
Aaron's
on
in
the
the
line.
stand. Aaron's in the stands.
Stop.
Yes.
Please stop.
Yes. Yes.
Please stop.
Crashing out. He's in the stands.
Well, y'all said it wasn't crashing. So-
Technically, yeah, because he's
And
not. It's not a
Oh,
crash out. It is
oh,
a sacrifice.
I can't wait for this to get animated because that's going to be in Crash Out Hall of Fames. Oh my god, I can't wait for that to get animated. When Deku versus Shiraki get animated, that's Hall of
I
Fame
can't
Crash
say-
Out.
Let's not
I can't-
spoil
Probably,
Listen,
nothing.
that's
going-
probably
going-
gonna be a
Let-
crash out,
let's
but
not spoil
not the
nothing.
one that you brought up.
Let's not spoil nothing.
It's not
because a lot of
spoiled.
people-
Going
It's not
back on
spoiled. It's
Aaron's-
everywhere now.
Aaron's crash out. I can't say
It's everywhere.
Bro,
I
don't
can't
do
say
that.
that's a
Everybody
crash
don't get
out.
the same shit.
because it's more of a sacrifice. That's why I can't say it's a crash out, because if you look later in the season, Sasha, when she went against all them Titans, you wouldn't necessarily call that a crash out. That was a sacrifice.
Yes.
They basically did the same thing.
What's your point?
I'm talking about for him, so he
Oh.
can't really call it a crash out.
I did it. I accepted y'all. He the one who talking about everyone's in the stands.
He is.
for crash out.
For
When-
crash out, he might be in the stands because it's not a crash
Yeah,
out.
I
Okay,
think we all agree
but
he
he's
is in the stands.
saying it like he's
Like-
a crash out though. That's what I'm saying. I say
No,
he's
he's
not
in the stand. I mean, he's not even in the game.
because he's not a crash out
Right,
in your
that's-
in your
that's right.
logic. Okay, so what are you bringing him up for? You sound stupid.
Because you brought him up.
I agreed
But
when
then
y'all
he
said
did
it's a
agree. He did
sacrifice.
I don't care.
Oh my
I don't
god, you're
care.
trash.
I don't
oh my
care.
God. Like, what is he arguing right
I
now?
don't care. I don't care.
Like, what?
I don't
What are we
care.
talking about? Let's
He gonna
move
bring up
on.
Deku in the bench.
Because he is.
But his point is in the stands because that don't even add into what we're talking about. At least Deku's
Okay,
in the
but
game.
if he accepts that
What's the
If
problem?
he accepts Irwin's in the stand, you gotta accept Deku's on the bench.
He's a nominee. That's what I said.
He's not.
No,
That-
he-
a
he
bench
on
player
the-
is
he
not a
on the bench.
nominee. I don't even know if Deku got drafted.
A bench
I'm
player?
gonna be real. Cause not even out of high school
Oh
yet.
my god.
For real.
I ain't
He
like,
literally not out of
not.
yet.
Oh my
He
goodness.
should.
But listen. Let's go back to our Hall of Fame, right?
Yeah.
We have 4 in there, right?
Yeah. So far.
So far.
How many do we need for Hall of Fame?
I don't know. It
So
don't
we leave it
matter.
at 4 for right now, and then come back later on.
Because I'm just gonna argue my
I mean,
point.
if you who was the fourth
my
one, Cell?
God.
Because we can replace
Stop
Cell
it.
right now if
Go
y'all
argue
want.
it. I'm just gonna argue.
No, I feel like Cell is a crash out moment.
We could just leave it
Hall
with
of
4 so far. And then, of course, leave a comment on if we missed anything. We
Yeah,
talk about
definitely missed-
Hall of Fame.
We definitely missed some.
Yeah, but
but
I'm saying like Hall of Fame, you
crash out.
gotta have a low list for Hall of Fame. You do.